Black people need to date Japanese people because they're more respectful and they'll be so nice. Not the Koreans though, but you could date some Chinese if you want to. But certain type of Chinese, you could date Hong Kong too. You could date Taiwan, but I want y'all to date Japanese people. They so lovely, don't they? Wonderful, nice. But the Koreans, they have a hatred on black people. So, you know, you can't think about them, even though they hate you. So, even though you like them because of the culture and stuff, but I recommend the Japanese. Only thing about the Koreans, they kind of do cultural appropriation, which is some cultural stuff, and mimic and copy black people. That's what these Koreans are doing from South Korea. You have to understand that Japanese is the best and it's awesome. You could love the anime, you could love their food, like the ramen. Well, thought that ramen was part of Chinese culture, was Chinese at first. It is. And the bubble tea, right, was created in Taiwan in the 1980s. It was created in Taiwan 1980s, not South Korea, not China, not Japan, but those three countries, Japan, South Korea, and China, they trying to make their own versions of bubble tea, like Taiwan, and they turned out good and great. I love it so much. But Japan, the reason why y'all so like Japan, black people, is the futuristic. They live in the future, not United States of America. So America is like behind. They're not ready for the inventions that these other countries have. America in New York, like every day, like people get crashed by a train going to those train tracks, right? But you go to Japan, like actually you see videos on Japan, right? At the train stations that they have this gate on the train stations. So the gates will open once the train comes. So you could be able to be in. So it's mostly safe. You won't be falling down the tracks and make people so late at work or anywhere. That's the problem in America. America is not ready, and they don't have bidet toilets. The bidet toilets, when it has that water squirting on you, and it has the heater, and it opens by itself. Those are created in France. So France created it, according to Japan. So so America say they don't want it. They don't want any of the creations that any other country has because they just want to focus on spending so much money on other countries that has nothing to do with American citizens. American citizens spending so much taxes on some nonsense that America is doing. So, all y'all have been moved away from America because of their problems. Their problems were racism, white supremacists, and other things that's related to it, including economy. Like everything's so expensive. People cannot afford it, so people are being homeless. And also, y'all keep on bringing drugs over there too. You're bringing so many drugs, all types of it, to the community so they could be able to use it. And also, they using those drugs for a reason. It's not those killing drugs, but it's only regular drugs. And the foods that's poison over here, they have some bad food stuff. The chemicals. They put high fructose corn syrup. That's the fake sugar. 1970s that they took away cane sugar and put it to high fructose corn syrup into the food and put in the drinks, and it caused a lot of obesity. Especially, it makes black people the number one of obesity. That's what's happening. But other countries out there, they banned it. So if you want to be healthy and live longer instead of dying young and all that, and go to the hospital all the time, hospitals are so expensive over here too. So it's not free college, no free school, no education for free, and no school for free as well. So it's better to do it in other countries overseas. You get the free health care, free schools, whatever you want. So that's the problem with United States of America. Other countries ban the foods that America is serving, including the drinks. Like, for example, in Canada, they banned Mountain Dew because of the food coloring. What else? Some potato chips and stuff got banned in certain countries like Japan and China. And then it's because of the ingredients. So if you look at the ingredients, like Mexico got real sugar in it on that Coca-Cola versus America with their Coca-Cola. They use fake sugar, which is high fructose corn syrup, that causes obesity and food addictions, right? So everyone recommend the Mexican Coca-Cola over the United States of American Coca-Cola. Just remember that Coca-Cola, they used to put cocaine in it back in the 1800s. And now they changed it. So you could live in a different country that's cheap, not in America. Everything is expensive because of the Democrat Party and the Republican Party too. So both, especially the Democrat Party, they're the ones who ruin it. And that's why we're not here to survive here. We're going to survive in other countries. Japan doesn't have that much crime like that, so it has probably like 0.5 or 5% of it, the crimes. They ban guns. So some countries ban it, and America has all the crime problems and a lot of prison problems and stuff, especially with the dogs. They have the dog breeds like the pit bulls. Pit bulls has been attacking people, and y'all defended it. Like, y'all saying it's the victim's fault because of the pit bull did it, and y'all saying pit bulls need training, right? Pit bulls don't need training. Even though you train it to be a good one or a bad one, they still turn on you, and also they're gonna turn on everyone else. So pit bull owners, you can't even use your brain right. You're not smart enough because more of this on the news happen every day with these pit bulls. We had to call animal control on this. If you had that dog out, and this happened every day in school when people come out of school and then these people's coming to attack somebody that's coming out of school or going into school just because of you. And that's why you're going to lose money for lawsuits. Do you understand that? You understand that? And that's why other countries ban pit bulls. They don't like pit bulls. In Canada, the country itself, they said they will execute pit bulls. That's what they saying. This is on news articles. This is on YouTube. You can check it out. Just research it about Canada. It's banning pit bulls, but they actually execute them. But there's some pit bulls in other countries, but they don't know what to do with the attacks. But other dog breeds was kind of like the same thing as pit bulls. They seen Rough Riders and Dobermans and Rough Riders. But the pit bulls are the more ones that could kill. And look how bodybuilt they are. They're big and muscle. Their face is ugly. They don't look right. They stupid.